Blue Justin here, still not blue, and today I'm going to be finishing off an unboxing that I started 3 years ago. Yep, it's been a very long walk, very long journey, and luckily at the end of it I don't get to throw anything into a volcano. Spoiler. You might know of this an unboxing that I did, like I said, 3 years ago, which I started and then found out there was a problem with the product I was unboxing that I didn't notice until I was actually halfway through it. It was an absolute tragedy for me. This is all captured in the video I released at the time. I did actually release it as a sort of like part 1 to this, in the hope that I could get to do this part 2 at some point in the future. Looks like that day has finally come, so let's get on with it. This is the part 2 for Mummy Book of the Living 4K set from EverythingBlu, and let's get on with it. Right, and this is that aforementioned set. Like I said, it's from EverythingBlu. It contains the 3 Mummy movies with Brendan Fraser, and I'm not going to repeat all the stuff that I went to on the first video. I will link that video down below for those who haven't seen it, possibly quite a lot of you, even though I've actually got quite a goodly number of views on that one. And except to summarise that, at the end of that video I discovered that this set, when it was packed, unfortunately contained 2 copies of The Mummy Returns and no copy of The Mummy. I shall go into a little bit more of that backstory in a moment. Right, like I said, I'm not going to go into the whole thing again, except to say absolutely lovely. Real wood, real leather. Still number, same 266, limited edition. There is a, well, there was released a black set a bit like this a few years before the Book of the Dead, but that was purely Blu-rays, though there is also a Blu-ray version of this one. This is the 4K set, and I shall get out and start where I left off last time. This is where last time everything went horribly wrong and I held up a copy of The Mummy and it wasn't. This time I'm going to hold up a copy of The Mummy and it is. Absolutely gorgeous steelbook, in my opinion. Great design. I think they are unique to these sets. The EverythingBlu sets, or certainly in this country. Yes, okay, I'll give you a quick detail look at that one, and that is the back. I'll quickly open it up to show you the inside. Right, the one thing I did say in the last video, which I was mistaken on, was that I presumed that the interiors would be modified to take 2 discs because they included the 4K and the Blu-ray, but in actual fact they didn't. Now I'm assuming this is because EverythingBlu was a very small company. In fact, they were absorbed into the Zavi Hut group quite a while after this release, so I can't say anything with great detail about what their particular situation is now, because that's always undergone an awful lot of changes. However, if they hadn't had a limited number of these steelbooks, they couldn't presumably have lots made up just for specific different interiors. So what they did was they included the Blu-ray on in a little envelope or just on the other side, and the 4K goes in the proper slot. I shall quickly pop that out so I can show you the interior. It isn't pretty. Ooh, not. That's one of the shots where you can see that. Whoa, yes, trying to get around the reflections. The mouth opening in the sand from the movie, if you remember that scene. The discs, I'm sure the standard ones. That's the beautiful 4K. And this, that's just a much more boring standard Blu-ray, pardon me. I don't know if you can see it, but the title there and the symbol are embossed against a matte finish. Very nice indeed, with a depressed standing border. Right, moving on to the Mummy Returns, which I did have 2 of. Now, quickly running to the story of how all this all got sorted. I did the video and I was very disappointed at the end of it, and I said I was going to try and contact EverythingBlu to see if they had any of these left or could do anything about it. To be honest, it was a long time after the items had got sold out, I think, that I actually did the unboxing. Because I had waited a long time since I'd purchased it to do the unboxing, which is probably quite foolish, but it was the case. And in fact, I didn't even have to do that. EverythingBlu, as a small independent company, were so good. They were absolutely fantastic. I hope they're still as good now, if they're still going. Now, like I said, I think they joined up with the Hut Group Savvy because they're too small to survive without. However, in actual fact, representative from EverythingBlu saw my video and commented on that video to say, please contact us and we'll do our best. I contacted them. I had a one-to-one email conversation with somebody responsible at EverythingBlu, and they were absolutely incredible at sending me out the appropriate replacement case and discs. I can't remember whether or not the case I got was containing the wrong disc as well, and they were just great. They didn't really worry about stuff like returning anything, whatever. So I think I put the I tried to check for any any problems with the case, and if there were any, then I just kept the better one for the use in this box. But as I say, this is what I had 2 of. Again, the mummy bit is embossed. The returns bit isn't, but and the symbol is. Still an excellent movie. I very much enjoyed The Mummy and The Mummy Returns. And inside, one of my favourite scenes from the movie, the fight between the reincarnated Nefertiti and Anaxana, if I recall correctly. And again, it's the Blu-ray comes in an envelope, and the 4K has got the same symbol as on the front. Very nice indeed. I mean, like I said, I like The Mummy Returns. The Mummy itself was absolutely brilliant. Mummy Returns was very good. I think that was the one with the rock at the end where the CGI ran out of budget horribly, which was a great shame. And then finally we have Mummy Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. A lot of people consider this. I agreed with a lot of people that this was a step in downwards, and I believe they didn't try to push it any further with the fourth one. I think it had Jet Li, and it was a good thing though. Switching from non-traditional mummies to more Chinese-based terracotta army type idea. It was a new idea which worked in a lot of ways. Always something they're trying something different, and it's always, you know, you have to try doing something different, otherwise the whole idea gets stale. Again, like I said, the same sort of thing again with the embossing border, word mummy in there, and again on the back. That's the rear. Now, I can't remember if I showed you rear of the Mummy Returns. If I didn't, if I did, then you're going to see it again. But I'm not going to risk and go back. So there you go. So right. So that was the back of the Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. Yes. Unfortunately, they lost the lead actress on this one. I believe she didn't want to do the carry on with playing that role, which is a great shame because she was very good in it and added an awful lot. And also the overemphasis really again on the child that they had, and he was a bit on the understatement precocious side and could get annoying during the film. That's not to say it's a bad film, but it just wasn't up to the standard of the other two, in my opinion. Right, I think that's really it as far as the unboxing stage goes, because this isn't a review. I'm sure that people who are watching will have their own opinions on the actual movies, so this is just to show you what the set's like, and yeah, that's the side of it. I don't think I opened this one up, did I? But again, you can get the idea. That's the very pretty 4K disc, the standard Blu-ray, and the image they've used for this one is I can't quite get out so easily. That's that movie from the image, again using the sandy coloured background. And that sound you hear in the background is my cat trying to push open the door. Again, the usual, cats do not like to be on the wrong side of closed doors. However, since I have a heavy box up against it, he won't be coming in and meowing, though he might be coming out, staying outside and meowing. Right, let's just see if I can slip that back in to its slot. Well, that one's not, for some reason or other, the I'm not quite getting this one lined up on the hinge properly, and it's getting caught, so it won't let the steel close. That's better. Right, so that is it. My copy of the trilogy 4K of the all the Mummy movies with Brendan Fraser, and Book of the Living, as released by EverythingBlu, steelbook collection. Absolutely one of my favourite things in my collection, and I cannot thank EverythingBlu enough for helping me out, and even for watching the video in the first place as it happened, helping me out and supplying me with replacement discs and cases for the ones that were missing or incorrect in my particular set. Anyway, yes, thank you very, very much for watching, and hopefully I will never have to do a two-part video like this one again, where I get disappointed halfway through. But I hope you watch this one and will watch the first one before it, because that makes sense, and enjoyed this happy ending to a disastrous first part. And this time I've got a big smile on my face rather than disappointment. Okay, thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe if you want to see any more of my videos, which are on the way. Thank you very much, and bye.